This is Melody was straight up, Today is the day before Mother's Day. Can I say it's a happy occasion? I can't do that. You know, um, Mother's Day is falling on the day that my father got killed. Um, I don't know if other women are feeling like I'm feeling, but I'm sad. I'm hurt. You know, um, just just the fact that my dad passed May 8th, what I'm saying? I'm just not the happiest person in the world right now. Thank you, baby. so, and I know a lot of us is going through it right now. I mean, we're raising kids by ourselves. Um, you know, something happened in this house today, what I'm saying? And there was not a man in sight that could help me, So, and I try not to be the type of person that calls on people for help because in reality, everybody is out for themselves, and that's the truth. Nobody cares, what I'm saying? Um, I have three daughters, one is 32, one is 25, and one is 17. And they see my struggle. I've been hustling and hustling for years after years, but I'm tired now. It's like, when do I get a break? You know what I'm saying? Like, have you ladies ever felt like, when you gonna get a break? You know what I'm saying? Um, I do everything on my own as far as paying the bills in my house. I work. I have my card note. I do everything on my own. I don't have nobody to help me. And this year I decided that I'm gonna stop dating certain people, but that's my choice. You know what I'm saying? Don't have nothing to do with you guys or anything like that. It has nothing to do with you guys. But I just noticed that, you know, the men that I come in contact with, and I'm not going to say this is for every woman, but the men that I come in contact with, there's three things they want. Sorry, sex, money, and some place to live. You know what I'm saying? And what about me? What about when I was homeless for, I don't know, I think I was homeless for like 3 years straight. Where was those people at when I needed help? You know what I'm saying? My sister was there, thank God. You know what I'm saying? And I even had a friend that she was there for a moment, but she just kept nitpicking at us. You know what I'm saying? Like, she just kept doing it. And I knew then it was time for me to leave. I lived in a motel hotel for like a whole year. Like, do you guys know what that's like? Um, you pay $100 a day, and they only give you 28 days to stay. And after that 28 day, you have to leave because if you live in a hotel or a motel past 28 days, you legally become a resident. You know what I'm saying? And so it was hard. We would get comfortable. Me and my youngest daughter, we would get comfortable and like chill. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's like that 28th day, like we knew we had to pack up all our stuff and leave and go to another hotel or motel for like 2 days and then come back to the one that, what I'm saying, we felt comfortable at. It was really hard. Like, you guys don't know. It was so hard. It was many times, and this was during the pandemic, that I have to leave my child in those hotels and motel rooms. This is when they weren't allowing children to come to school, and they had to do everything, virtual by the computer. It was just such an unstable environment. It was unstable for me. It was unstable for my child. And I had this person, he was a white man. And, occasionally he would come in, and help. Like, he helped, like, maybe for, like, 1 or 2 months. And then he'll just like, well, my money's running out. And, he had a family. What I mean? He definitely had a wife, what I mean? So that's why sexually I wouldn't even go there with him, because, that's not right for anybody that's married for another person to come in and be intimate with that person. What I mean? Like, I've been married, and I know what it feels like when a woman is with your husband. You feel me? Like, I know what that's like. So, I would never cross that line. But after a while, of course, he wanted more from me, you know what I'm saying? And I just didn't feel comfortable. That was it. I just didn't feel comfortable. And I wouldn't do it, you know what I'm saying? Oh, I loved him dearly. Like, at times he would come and he would really be a good friend to me. Then I noticed I would start depending on him. And when you start depending on people that you think are your friends, they will just go out of your life, don't tell you anything. They'll just disappear. You know what I'm saying? Like they never knew you before. So I know what it's like to struggle. I know what it's like to be alone. You know what I'm saying? And so in the year 2021, I said, let me give love like one more chance. You know what I'm saying? And I was digging this guy, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, sexually involved with him. And, my feelings start getting more and more into this person, and, I would ask him, well, where's this going or whatever. And he was like, well, no, Mel, we're just trying to get to know each other, and what men don't realize is if you become intimate with a woman, she starts feeling you. Even if she don't like you in the beginning, she starts feeling you. And basically, to make a long story short, he didn't feel for me the way I felt about him. Um, and he pretty much told me, you know what I'm saying? And oh my God, that like crushed my world. Like, you know, it just did something to me inside. Like, you know what I'm saying? And so far this year, I have not been involved with anybody because I don't want to get hurt. You feel me? You guys think I'm strong, oh, that's Melody from Wiggin' Out, or you might call me Sabrina Love or whatever, but you guys don't know what I go through. Like, you guys don't know that I suffer from depression. I suffer from anxiety. I suffer from abandonment. Like, I have those issues, you know what I'm saying? But you would never know. You would never know. And it's just hard. And here I am, 2022, and I thank God for my life. I thank God that He wakes me up for me to see another day. But I'm going to tell you guys, it is so freaking hard for me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know I'm in a depressed mood because it's like I don't want to go outside. You feel me? Like, I don't want to, like, talk to nobody. It's like, stop asking me about the Wiggin' Out Awards, because at the end of the day, just like I did last year, I spent money trying to do something positive, because one thing about me is I'll seek God when it comes to Wigging Out Radio's platform. I'll be like, okay, God, the pandemic is coming to an end. What do you want me to do? And so, the Holy Spirit, whatever you guys believe in, God, whatever, told me, do an award show. Let's boost these people morale. But I noticed people took and took and took. They just took. They got awards for stuff they didn't even deserve. Like, they didn't deserve that. They just had, like, groups of people who they knew, what I'm saying, and they voted for them. Ask me where those artists are that won awards last year. Ask me where they're at. I couldn't even tell you. I don't see them doing nothing at all. Maybe like one or two. Yeah, like one or two I see doing something, but everybody else just like they just took, what I'm saying? They just took it all. And it's all good. I know God, will bless me, what I'm saying, for doing what I did, because that was God's work. That was something that God gave me and told me what to do. So the Wicked Out Awards is of 2002. Been, just like looking at people, seeing what people are doing. When I talk about help me raise money so that Wigging Out Radio can do this award show, nobody says nothing. Nobody don't care or nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I asked myself, should I do the Wigging Out award show this year? Nobody wants to sponsor. Nobody wants to help raise money. People are just thinking about themselves. And that's all good. I'm cool with that. If that's what it is what it is. I had people that think that I have money. And if you guys really, really knew my struggle, like if y'all knew my struggle, you know, I don't know, you probably still do me the same way, but I be struggling. I be struggling to keep Wigging Out radio show going. I be struggling to, put on this annual award show. Like, I be struggling. And nobody cares. Nobody asks. The only thing they're worried about is when it's the Wigging Out radio show. And let me tell you, the pandemic spoiled so many people that artists don't even want to pay to come on a podcast. They don't even want to pay to buy a ticket to the award show, or if I do a show. They feel like that, I'm supposed to, our society is supposed to just hand them shit. Like, like their music is it and they're the bomb, and why should they have to pay for anything? Let me tell y'all something about Wigging Out Radio. I pay $1,500 a month to do my show. And I'm going to say, I thank Queen Elevation. She is from Power of Lipstick. I thank her so much, because if it wasn't for her, helping me, Wigging Out Radio would not exist. I don't know where I find the money from. Sometimes I don't pay a bill. On certain times, bills don't get paid because I want to be consistent. I want to show everybody that even though there's nobody out there supporting me, that I'm still going to go on. So, like, I had a sponsor, right? And so Wiggin Out radio show, and I was so happy because like that was the first person, throughout my 9 years of doing Wiggin Out radio that came in and helped me. And then it stopped. I think I barely made it into the second month of this year, and then it stopped. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hate when people do that. You know what I'm saying? I hate that shit. Don't pretend like you're on my side and that you care and that you want to see me do good. Stop pretending with me. It's not fair. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know a lot of you guys in the industry like respect me, and I thank you guys all for that. But you guys really don't know my struggle. You don't know. Like, you don't know. I mean, y'all don't know. Y'all say I have all these jobs and stuff. Yeah, I do. Um, but they're like temporarily, right? Like they're not always a stable job. And the stable job that I did have or still have to this day, the managers are so freaking mean. Like they be hollering at us and just making us feel like really shitty. And this year I said I can't work in an environment where managers are screaming. They're screaming at the servers. They're screaming at the cooks. They're screaming. What are you screaming for? That, like, what type of environment is that to work in? That's like a hostile environment. And I went to this particular job today, right? Because I thought I had to work. And so, with the jobs that I have been doing, um, they're like temporary. They're seasonal jobs, but they pay like really good money for a minute, and then the assignment ends. You guys know how that is. And so, I was telling my boss, I was like, I can work Sundays now, and I can work Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays from like 8 to 2 because I have to be at my job, my other job, which is like a behavior therapist. I have to be at that job from 3 to 8:30, Monday through Friday. And he goes, well, Melody, we really don't have no hours for you. We can't do that schedule. If you're gonna work here, you're gonna have to like, you know, be able to be available from like 8 to 5. You know what I'm saying? And I wouldn't mind. It wouldn't be no problem. But every day it's like the environment, if you guys go into the environment, and I'm gonna tell you guys what I'm talking about. So I work at Norms, right, in Inglewood. I was making hella good money, you know what I'm saying? But when you make good money, sometimes it's like, what else do you have to put up with to make good money? You know what I'm saying? Like, I just, inside I don't feel good. You know what I'm saying? But I know I need the money. But it's like, I want to say, do y'all know who in the fuck I am? Do you guys know what I do? You know what I'm saying? And I'm probably just as old as the manager that runs that place. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know, you guys. It's just like they're real hostile. They it's just mean. I'm gonna say that they're just mean, and it's a very uncomfortable environment working in. And I love to serve people. Like that's my thing. I love to serve people, and but to put up with all that, what I'm saying, it's a little bit too much. Fuck the money. At the end of the day, you feel what I'm saying? Like, you treating us like we're slaves and we better do this. You're hollering at us on the job. Like, my mom never, like, hollered at me like that. Never has my mother ever hollered at me like that. You know what I'm saying? And then for me to, I need the money, of course, because that's how I can keep Wigging Out Radio going. But all the things that you have to put up with, it's just, it's not a comfortable environment to work in. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going through that as a single mother. You know what I mean? Every day, like I tell everybody, I'm on Indeed every freaking day. You know what I'm saying? Putting in resumes to everything that I do. Can I go to someone and be like, hey, I couldn't pay my car note this month. Can you like loan me the money and stuff? Hell motherfucking no. At the end of the day, people don't care. They don't care. They say they care. They say they on your team, and they're not really on your team. Period. They're lying. Um, it's just like I run into people who are so, I guess they're unhappy, and I try to be real humble. I try to be real humble, and if you bring me out of my character, it's not going to be nice. You feel me? So I try to hold my composure. I try to be as professional. I try to respect those that are older than me. you know Even if they're hollering, upset, yelling, or whatever, I try to be as respectable as I can because that's how I grew up. You know what I'm saying? You ever disrespect any of your elders, you know what I'm saying? They have permission to tap that butt. You understand what I'm saying? But y'all don't know. Like, life is really, really hard for me. Yeah, I put on this face, you know what I mean? Like I'm happy, blah blah blah. But if you guys only knew, if you guys only knew my struggle, if you only knew my story, you know, if you only knew, everybody wants a fucking free ride. You know what I'm saying? When is somebody gonna give me a free ride? But I'm not gonna ask. I'm not gonna never ask. Because if you cared about me, you would do it. And you wouldn't lie. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't lie and say you're gonna do something when you know in your head you are not gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? And then when I cry or, act mad and like, you know, I'ma really go there with this person. Everybody think I'm fucking crazy. But I'm not crazy. I just, I'm not crazy at all. I just, I just want everybody to treat me like I treat them. You know what I'm saying? I want people to care. You know, I want people to care. And the thing about it, in this day and age, nobody cares. Nobody cares that I'm a mother of 3 girls. Nobody cares. Nobody don't care. They don't care about Wigging Out. They don't care about me. They don't care about nothing. But what I do, I still hold my head up high. I wipe these tears and I still stand strong. Like I said, you know what I'm saying? I would take my car note money, my bill note money to pay for Wigging Out because consistency is what counts. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I'm hurt. I'm a very hurt person. I'm lonely in a lot of ways. I don't feel like good about myself. Like, I don't feel beautiful. I don't feel it. Like, I don't. And you know, you guys look at celebrities, and I'm not calling myself a celebrity, but you guys look at these celebrities like, oh yeah, they are good. They're living a life. Like, they got the money and stuff like that. But deep down inside, there's some issues going on that you guys never knew existed. You know what I'm saying? That's why I created this show, straight up. Because I'm just going to be straight up with you guys. Do I want to do the Wigging Out Awards show? Of course I do. Do I have the money to do it? No, not at all. Did anybody ever offer to help me? No. Not even a car wash, not even a bake sale, nothing. Nothing. But it's all good. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. Like I said, y'all don't know my struggles. You know what I'm saying? You see me smiling, happy, whatever. Okay. But y'all don't know my struggle. And this Mother's Day, it's not going to be a happy one for me. I thank God that my mother is alive, and thank you, God. But even if y'all knew the story behind that, you guys would know why I'm hurt, why I'm sad. You know what I'm saying? And I don't even talk about that. I don't talk about what happened in my childhood. You know what I'm saying? I don't talk about the abuse that I went through. You know what I'm saying? I don't talk about none of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to forgive. I haven't forgotten, but I'm trying to forgive. And sometimes when you try to forgive people, you put stuff out of your head. Like you close that door and then you don't remember. But despite of a lot of stuff that I went through, I remember. I remember my childhood. I remember, you know what I'm saying? And I never talk about it. I never talk about it. So, you guys may think, you know, oh, she's good. She don't need no help. You know what I'm saying? She got this. I got this. With God's help, I do. But like I said, you guys don't know my struggle. I don't have nobody to give me no Mother's Day gift. My child is not even old enough to do it. My oldest daughter is struggling, and my middle child is out in the street somewhere because she chose not to respect me, and she chose not to come in and help me. So she said she'd rather be on the streets than to live here with me. That's cool, because living in them hotels, motels, all that shit is, it ain't, it's not it. It's not it at all. It's not it. You know. But we all gotta learn, right? We all gotta learn. You know what I'm saying? And I think that I'm probably heartbroken because I can't see my grandson. I'm low key trying to put it out of my head, but I'm worried about my daughter. And then on top of everything, it's the anniversary of my dad's death tomorrow. Man, if only y'all knew. Like, I just want to crawl up under a rock and hide. That's how I feel. You can call me crazy if you want to. Oh, you can be like, oh, suck it up, Melody. It'll be okay. You suck it up. You handle it. You go through what I'm going through. And then let me tell you to suck it up. Handle it. Be strong. Oh, I've been strong. But I do have my moments when I break down. You know what I'm saying? I do have my moments. I'm tired of people taking advantage of me. I'm tired of always giving and not receiving. I'm tired of paying people for jobs and they don't deliver. I'm tired. Like I said, there was an incident that happened this morning in my house, and I had no one to call. No one. No one could help me. No one. And I didn't even bother about calling anybody because I knew nobody would be there for me. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good. It is what it is at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be me. I'm going to do me. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But to all the single mothers out there that have nobody but her kids, you know what I'm saying? Nobody cares whether she raising these kids or how she got to feed these kids or how she got to put clothes on their back or get them to school. This message is for those mothers that feel lonely inside, that try to do their best. This message is for those mothers. Queens, I hope and pray that it will get better someday. Has it gotten better for me? No, not at all. Not at all. Like I said, if you guys knew my struggle, you knew my story, you will understand the reason for my tears. You will understand. But at this point, society is so messed up. Nobody cares about anybody. And I realize at the end of the day, I have nobody. I have nobody. And I'm going to have to accept that because I came in this world by myself. And I know at the end of the day, I'm going to leave this world by myself. So I hope you all have a better Mother's Day than me. I hope you guys do. All I can say is pray for me. Just pray. But only if y'all knew the reasons for my tears, you will understand. Happy Mother's Day, you guys. Happy Mother's Day. This is Melody. Was straight up. And I'm going to be there for you guys every day, whenever I can. And if I'm not here talking to you guys, something is going on in my life. But I'm going to try to be as consistent as I can. Because I know you guys all have a story. And I want to hear your story. You know what I'm saying? Tell me how your Mother's Day, is. How your Mother's Day weekend went. Cheer me up. And if you're not in the mood to cheer me up, then let's cry together. Let's mourn together. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just gonna go, you guys. And have a happy Mother's Day weekend. Okay?